I can't believe October is over, but never fear. I'm here all year round to give you guys updates on what is coming to streaming platforms near you. There's a couple of horror movies out this month at the cinema, but feel free to pick a mix from this upcoming list of films to watch at home. As always, everything is listed for your convenience in the description down below. To start off the month, let me ask you a question. If you were offered a dream house, your dream house, free of charge, with only one condition, would you take it? What if the condition was that you could never open the cellar door? I know in this economy, it's kind of a no-brainer, but wouldn't the mystery just eat you alive? Well, that's the premise for the new thriller, Cellar Door. Starring Scott Speedman and Jordana Brewster, we follow a couple looking for a fresh start when they suddenly are gifted the house of their dreams, but with one caveat. They can never open the cellar door. Can they live not knowing what's underneath them? Find out from the first. This next one is for my musical theatre fanatics. Eldritch USA showed at numerous film festivals over the last year, but it's finally getting its digital streaming moment this month. The comedy horror musical is about two brothers who struggle with sibling rivalry when their family is involved in a freak accident, and they turn to a bizarre cult thinking it will fix their problems. But the consequences prove to be disastrous for them and their small Midwestern town. This may be an indie project, but it looks really fun and polished, and their screenings get rave reviews. With the tagline unhinged and unforgettable, check out Eldritch USA from the 5th. Pedro Páramo is a mix of drama, horror, fantasy, and western as we follow a dusty road to a town of death. Time shifts from one consciousness to another in a hypnotic flow of dreams, desires, and memories. A world of ghosts dominated by one figure, a lover, overlord, and murderer. This surrealist Netflix original will be available from the 6th of November. This next title really reminds me of The Body in the Blood. Spirit in the Blood is an interesting feature dropping on VOD this month. After a girl is found dead in a secluded religious mountain community, a pack of teenage girls decide that they're going to fight against the evil spirit they believed killed her by embracing their own dark nature. The story seems unique, paired with the religious themes and some moody cinematography. It could be an interesting ride. Let's check it out from the 7th. Shudder original Black Cab is a true nightmare. When Anne and Patrick hail a black cab after a night out, their driver seems friendly enough, but they're stuck in their own world and fail to see the red flags because this driver has no intention of taking them home. And as the doors lock and they drive further past their destination, they realize that they're in for the longest ride of their life. But what is his endgame? Is it all a joke? Where are they going? Starring Nick Frost as the cabbie from hell, catch Black Cab from the 8th on Shudder. Indonesian horror Jurnal Risa is one to look out for this month. Hitting Netflix in some countries, the found footage horror film is about the Risa team, a YouTube channel known for videos communicating with the dead. In this mockumentary style found footage horror, we follow them as something dark begins to transpire, and now another YouTuber is in danger. To try and save them, they must undergo a ritual to release the evil. The movie is based on Risa's real life experiences and similar instances from a YouTube documentary. The imagery looks genuinely terrifying, and Indonesian horror, they really know how to do scary. Check this one out from the 8th on Netflix. Drive Back will be available in limited cinemas and on digital from the 8th. This horror mystery is said to have a unique twist following a couple returning from an engagement party. Their relationship and survival skills are tested when they encounter a sinister entity on a seemingly endless road. If you're looking for a dark movie to watch late at night to keep you up, this might be it. Check out Drive Back from the 8th. Calling all certified sickos, if you're watching this channel, you have a 50% chance of being in that category. We may have another disturbing movie on our hands released this month because new thriller Heather is about to drop. In this film, a womanizer is lured into a kinky encounter with a mysterious woman, only to discover that he is out of his depth, and this meeting might be more calculated than he realized. Heather only has a teaser and it looks to be a gory revenge film, but I wonder if there's more than meets the eye or really the blurb. Check it out from the 8th. This next film has been in headlines for a while. It is directed and written by Jenny Farley, better known as JWoww. Yes, JWoww, that JWoww. And it's set for a direct-to-Screambox release this November. Utilizing found footage, the film is about an endless mission to find out what happened to a girl who vanished from an asylum. Years later, a group investigates the abandoned site in search for answers, unaware of the sinister experience that is awaiting them. Could this be a new indie gem from a different voice? We'll see. It's definitely a crossover I didn't expect coming. JWoww has said that she's a long-time fan of the genre, and she told Bloody Disgusting that she is thrilled to be diving into the horror space and hopes that this film is just the beginning. You can check it out from the 12th. In horror thriller Daft State, we follow the mysterious psychological destruction of a man who is driven to the edge of sanity by those closest to him. But is it all in his head? The trailer presents a vague storyline. I'm wondering where the true horror lies in this trailer. Is it a story of mental illness, abuse, or something else? One comment I saw referred to it as a suburban Shining, which makes sense since it's a combination of all of these things: a slow possession, domestic abuse, along with a haunting. Either way, we're going to find out on the 14th. Keep your eyes peeled for Daft State. They're doing well to keep the actual story under wraps. But this next one I am the most excited for. The Creep tapes are almost here. After years of waiting for the promised trilogy finale to Creep, Patrick Bryce and Mark Duplass switched up the format. Now they're delivering us a series called The Creep Tapes. If you haven't seen the original, you'll need to get onto that. This found footage series will follow the victims of, well, I like to call him Peach Fuzz, a man who hires people under elaborate false pretenses to film him. And this will allow the audience a bizarre POV, peep show-like view into the strange, bizarre, and uncomfortable world of this mystery man. Each episode is said to feature a new victim, and I love the first film and the second, and I can't wait to check out this series. It will be on Shudder from the 15th. 2 episodes will be released at first, and then they'll keep dropping it weekly, which is a shame because I would love to binge it all in one go. You can never have enough Creep. But we've got another cool series. I know a lot of you really liked dark, quirky thriller based on a true story, so you'll be happy to know it's back for season 2. The show starring Kaylee Cuoco and Chris Messina is about a realtor, a former tennis star, and a plumber who sees a unique opportunity to capitalize on America's obsession with true crime. Season 1, only running for 8 episodes, got great reviews, so it's back to continue the story. Check it out from the 1st of November on Peacock, or your country's equivalent. In Australia, I know you can watch it on Binge. Rita is the harrowing story of a 13-year-old who is placed in an oppressive state-run orphanage. Now the girls within the orphanage, desperate, share a prophecy that an angel will appear to release them. But it's truly up to them to save themselves. This is based on a true story of one of Guatemala's most horrific tragedies, and this dark fantasy horror will be available on Shudder from the 22nd. And one for the lovers of bizarro horror, Hemet or the Landlady Don't Drink Tea is a satire zombie horror comedy that follows a tyrannical landlady in Hemet, California, who lords over her tenants during an epidemic, pitting them against each other in a web of paranoia spun for deadly results. One review states that it's for those who like something truly strange and unusual. This is for you. It has heart, grit, laughs, and bloodshed. While I've seen others comment on its political undertones and, of course, the use of bath salt zombies. This is truly one of those bizarre indie films that just makes me curious. And if you're curious too, and if you're brave enough, check it out from the 26th. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do enjoy these videos, why not share them with a friend? And a huge thank you to my Patreons who keep these videos going. I have a lot of spooky stuff coming up this month. I will talk to you very soon. Stay safe and stay spooky. Bye, friends.